Hey, Carolyn Cooper here with another all-natural energy shot for you. And today I'm coming to you live from our Simply Healed practitioner training. This is the certification course for people who want to become a certified Simply Healed practitioner. It's a great, easy, really thorough and effective way to do energy healing. And so here we are in the classroom, and I'm in here at lunch. Most of the people are gone to lunch, so I might sneak a few videos in this week to share with you. You can see the banner behind me here. We've got the Simply Healed logo that has a tree on it. One of the things we do in Simply Healed is generational healing or ancestral healing. I use those words interchangeably. And a lot of people are familiar with that now. I've been doing it for over 20 years, and in recent years they now have the science of epigenetics, which actually proves that the stuff that many of us have done intuitively for all these years, that there really is some truth to it, and they can now prove that the genetic code is not a fixed code. It used to be thought that what you inherited was yours, that's it, you get what you get, you don't throw a fit. Well, now science knows that that's not true. Epi means above, so above the genome, a part of the gene they've found is fluid and flexible, and it can be affected by lots of factors in our life, like environment, nutrition, etc. So what I do when I clear generational healing is we're looking for patterns that are in the family tree. That it's not that people don't have their own challenges with certain emotions and certain situations, but when you're also carrying it generationally, it seems to magnify that. Now, some obvious things that are almost always generational, that are connected generationally, are depression, all kinds of fears like phobias. I don't think I've ever worked on someone with a phobia that has not had generational things come up. Also true with depression, abuse, addictions, and then there's all of the just everyday things that don't seem like such a big trauma, but yet there can be shame and fear and guilt and little things that pop up for us that seems a little more magnified, because maybe it's not just our stuff. We may also have some of that we're carrying in our genes. So just like we inherit the color of our hair, the color of our skin, the gait in our walk, the shape of our nose, all of those physical attributes, we also inherit emotional things. And some of those emotional things are awesome. We would not want to try to clear those. We want to keep those. Like, for example, if someone says, oh, you have your grandpa's sense of humor. That's awesome. You want to keep that. But if you've got some of the negative things, those are things that can be cleared. This generation is awesome. There's so many tools available to us. Simply Healed is one of those tools. It can help you get rid of some of this baggage that's been in our family tree for a long time that's not healthy for us. So the question that I want to add, I always get a lot of questions about this, but two main ones that I'm going to give you today. People will ask me, if I clear that for me, does it also clear in my children? Well, my own quote that I came up with that just seems to fit, it explains it for people, is when we clear the flawed thread from the tapestry of the family, when we clear that flawed thread, it clears it from the entire tapestry of the family tree. Meaning, if we clear something for one person, it goes back to the originator. So anybody in between, that can be a lot of people. It also clears that thread out so it's no longer there. So it goes to your children, your grandchildren, unborn people yet, because that thread is no longer in the tree. So there's that one. And another one I always get, the question I get is, people will ask, how do I know if it's generational or not? Well, we don't always know that exactly. You can muscle test if you're familiar with muscle testing and find out, but also you can ask yourself certain questions like this. How long has this been with me? Do I see this in other family members? Have I already tried a lot of things to get past this? For example, meditation helps a lot. Having family conversations can help. Sometimes not, but sometimes they're super helpful. Maybe you've done some talk therapy. Maybe you've done a few different kinds of healing or self-development. So have you done all those things and you're still struggling with something that feels like it's tethering you or limiting you? Then that's, most of the time you can look at that and say, I think that's in my family tree. I think that's a pattern. And that's great when you recognize that, because then you know, oh, I don't have to carry this anymore. That can be released. So think about that, journal that if you need to. See if there are patterns that maybe you're getting in your head about, and maybe they are not even all yours. Maybe there are things that are in your family. It's a very healing thing to do, is to get rid of some of those that extra baggage. So we're here for you at SimplyHeal.com if you have more questions or want to find out more about generational healing. Also CarolynCooper.com, or just go ahead and subscribe to my weekly energy shots and you'll get more information in all these videos. So thanks. Have a great day. Mwah. Shine on.